Will animation workers ever be given their due respect and honor in the entertainment industry? Animation workers are currently facing destruction, and they are not ready to keep quiet about it. For decades, these individuals have always had to be on the sidelines, and they have decided to change things for good, beginning with a rally. In today's video, we will look at the current status of animation workers in America and the way forward. It is that time of year when the Animation Guild comes together with the film and TV studios to negotiate and renew their contracts. The animation workers knew that the entertainment companies were not going to give in easily to their demands, so they extended an open invitation to all animation fans to come and join them for a rally in Burbank, California. The whole idea behind the rally is to showcase their strength and unity. It would serve as a good sign to the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, AMPTP, which represents the entertainment companies. During the rally, some key persons such as Burbank Mayor Nick Schultz, Assembly Member Laura Friedman, IATSE Vice President Mike Miller, Animation Guild President Jeanette Morneau-King, as well as performer Adam Conover, and TAG's Animation Avengers, a group of top artists in the field, were on ground to speak to those present. The rally has been a long time coming, and it was meant to address pressing issues such as the rise of artificial intelligence, mass layoffs, and outsourcing in the industry. In the words of Guild President Morneau-King, our beloved animation industry faces an existential threat from AI, and our livelihoods are at risk as studios devalue our work, squeezing every penny from the very people who make them billions. We rally together to shout our collective no. The rally took place on August 10th at IATSE Local 80, 2520 West Olive Avenue. Meanwhile, the animation community is not alone in this fight. It has gotten support from 11 Hollywood unions. These groups have gone out of their way to release a joint statement showcasing that they stand with the Animation Guild, TAG. The statement called for entertainment companies to listen to the cries of animators and show respect for them. The table talk with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, AMPTP, began on August 12th. Prior to this time, a contract covered TAG's relations with the studios, but it will expire on August 16th. When the date of the rally came, animation workers, cartoon fans, and union members from other areas of entertainment gathered at the IATSE Local 80 parking lot in Burbank. The historic event had over 1,000 people. There has never been anything like it in the animation world. The Mitchells vs. the Machines director, Michael Rianda, who hosted the event, introduced all the speakers. Although all the challenges facing animation and animators are serious ones, some topics like artificial intelligence and Warner Bros. Somehow stood out. Storyboard artists Nora Meek and Charlie Jackson took the rally a step higher by leading the crowd in a chant of "No contract, no cartoons." Some of the executives and their actions against the guild were mentioned. Reed Hastings was called out for laying off 300 Netflix animation employees. The name of the COO of DreamWorks, Randy Lake, also came up during the rally for outsourcing animation jobs to non-union studios with poorer conditions. David Zaslav was accused of selling the Cartoon Network building for a meager sum. Rianda spoke out about how the studios are already using AI to do the work of animation workers. The situation on the ground makes the new contract negotiations very crucial. If they do not win this contract, they might never get another one. The animation community also received massive support from the online community, with multiple hashtags like #StandWithAnimation pouring in. The animation body has over 6,000 members, including artists, technicians, writers, and production workers residing in LA. These professionals have had to suffer from poor job security and wages. The director-designer Paula Spence of Powerpuff Girls pointed out that they all need protection from the use of generative AI. This technology can easily attack animation, and there have been a couple debates on how it can be used ethically. Snodgrass explained the scenario better by drawing everyone's attention to a statement made by the former DreamWorks boss, Jeffrey Katzenberg, who boldly said that AI will have the capacity to replace 90% of artists' jobs in animation films in the future. One of the main focuses of the Animation Guild is to give some level of job security for its members, while they make a living for themselves. The problem is beyond just AI. There are issues of outsourcing being carried out by key persons in the entertainment industry. Instead of giving the jobs to those who are in the union, some of these people would prefer to outsource it to those overseas at cheaper rates. At the same time, some of the studios overseas have reached out to LA workers, trying to hire them without the due benefits prescribed by the union. All these things have to stop. Another challenge plaguing the animation community is job creep, where storyboard artists, for example, are made to handle more roles such as storyboarding, character design, prop design, editing, and sound effects. These extra duties are done without the proper compensation. A reliable source also highlighted how the slow production process has impacted the animation workers. For instance, a professional who can be hired into a show with a 20-episode season run before streaming would be packaged as 2 seasons of 10 episodes each after production. An animation lover who is watching would think that the seasons were renewed, which causes massive production delays. Studios would refuse to kick off the real second season until the second batch of episodes have gotten enough views and feedback. While all this is happening, the employment will remain stagnant, and this can last for more than a year. Some animators have become so frustrated as a result of this production delay that they end up changing careers. With these new negotiations, the animators have a chance to address these issues and put an end to them. It gets even more interesting because everything that is happening right now is similar to the sci-fi comedy The Mitchells vs. the Machines, released by Mike Rianda in 2021, where a family had to battle an AI released by a Silicon Valley tech company that wanted to destroy humans. The only difference is that now it is happening before our eyes. For those who are not in the animation community, it might not seem like a big deal. However, those involved know that it is a fight for their lives. A lot of animation studios have announced their plans to stick to AI, and some others, like Netflix, are already using it to a large extent. Recently, Moonbug, the studio that produces the famous kids show CoComelon, caused an uproar when it laid off some of its staff. There were rumors that it was experimenting with AI, just like what we all saw in the video game industry. No management will ever admit at the beginning that it intends to switch to the use of AI. The process always starts slowly, and before you know it, several people are out of jobs. Aside from the uprising of AI, Rianda has also called everyone's attention to the fact that most executives are earning way more than the animation workers who are doing most of the work. Rianda recalled a time when he sat close to the printer and saw the printouts listing the salaries of the whole team in a typical production. While the executive guy went home with $3 million a year, an animator is paid $10,000. With AI, this kind of structure is going to get worse. The Animation Guild has spent much of 2023 studying the impact of AI and has concluded that they must act fast. Rianda, one of the Animation Guild executives, has been a major force in the push for protections against AI in the industry. Together with the Guild, they have been able to organize a record-breaking rally. The crowd in Burbank will not be forgotten in a hurry. It was a gathering of passionate, anti-AI individuals. Animation people who are known to prefer their own space came out en masse. While AI brings a lot of advantages, it can be used wrongly, and this needs to be corrected. The fight is to keep AI in the right hands and for the animation community. This starts with the negotiations. If they can get it right from there, then they can look forward to a happy retirement plan. Do you think the new negotiations will favor the Animation Guild? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.